And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Still early into the season. It's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. The pass to Anunoby. On the wing, MP. 4 on the clock, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Doncic, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Back to Dinwiddie. Another shot. Doncic, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over to the left wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
At the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to MP. 3-pointer. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting too.
So it's the Mavericks now after the missed 3 from Connor. Over in the corner, Doncic. To halt the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 6.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
Siakam against McGee. Fires at the elbow. Siakam misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Doncic with a screen on Trent. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Finney-Smith
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Finney-Smith after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. McGee, the pass to Finney-Smith. McGee a screen to the inside and stolen by Siakam. On the wing, MP. Here's Barnes. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And here's Bullock. No points in the game yet for him. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And good that time. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Again, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 10 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The drive by Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up.
Of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now, here's MP. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie up top. Defended by Trent. Tries the spin move. And Anunoby sends it back. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Siakam. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Connor. Finney-Smith passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
Now, here's Siakam. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Green's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Luka Doncic. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Porter comes in for Barnes. Now, MP. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. Achua, good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead. MP. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Toronto. They're on a 17-6 run. And that one drops for him. Anunoby's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And it's Hardaway again missing. Raptors leading by 11. MP kicks to Trent. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Here's MP. 11 points in the game. Beyond the arc. He's got 14.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Outside Hardaway. Puts up a 3. And it's Hardaway again missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
MP dishes to Porter. MP finds Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. And here's MP for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Porter, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Gary Trent. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Mavericks with possession here after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Dinwiddie passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Flynn with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here now is Dinwiddie after the three-pointer from Connor. From downtown, it's hauled in by Achua. Raptors leading by 17. And they double up MP. Achua Hardaway sets a screen for Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Flynn misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now Achua. He kicks to MP. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So as we end the...
You can't keep this up, MP. Move it.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
So for Toronto right now, Siakam is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's MP. Then there's Ken Burge. And it's Flynn in at the one. Now here's Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. And it's MP with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's MP. Passes to Siakam. Takes a three. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Doncic. The Raptors getting the bucket. Over Flynn. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Siakam passes to Porter. Back to Siakam. Over Kleba. Here's Burke. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point.
How is that a foul? In what world is that a
Pet
foul?
peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Thaddeus Young. He's Checked in for Toronto. Doncic kicks to Powell. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. McGee's shot is off. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. MP dishes to Porter. He's looking for MP and finds him. Right block shot. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 19 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic passes to Powell. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Raptors leading by 20. The wing, Porter. To the paint, here's Connor. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's 21 points for MP.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here is McGee. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Flynn after Luka Doncic's bucket. Flynn kicks to MP. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hardaway for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And here is Flynn, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Flynn with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Young dishes to MP. Young sets a screen for MP. Back to Young. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And then for Toronto, Anunoby, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Trent subbed in for Flynn. Now here's Powell. Pass to Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And here's Doncic from the arc. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Trent outside. For 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out. Out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Powell. Back to Bullock. Pass to McGee. Dallas moving it around. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Young. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. MP passes to Anunoby.
Yo, watch him!
It's Trent on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now the pass to McGee. Doncic feeling it out. Powell with a screen on MP. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And they double up MP. Birch the pass to Trent. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Mavericks shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes it to Powell. Here's Bullock, defended by Trent. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 19 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Now, here's MP. 27 points for him. Trent finds MP. Here's Young. Back to MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have it.
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
Pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Green comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Scotty Barnes in for Young. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Kleba with a screen on MP. Bullock, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Barnes. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And so here is Dallas. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding. After that one.
MP against Dinwiddie. Here's Achua. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Maverick shooting around 41% on the night. Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on the bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's MP. Pass to Achua. Kleba against Barnes. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Green. And here's Bullock from the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Dinwiddie against MP. Pass to Achua. Here's Connor. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 33 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 5.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP against Green. Durant attempts at the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were pretty average, at about 76% altogether.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. 36 seconds left in the first half. From outside the arc, he can't get that one to fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Goes up from the top of the key. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Dallas Mavericks. No doubt these guys have been in the midst of some tough sledding.
There's no rhythm to their offense. It's like watching Shaq doing ballet.
Of course, they call me the big Baryshnikov, Kenny. I got the pirouette, I got the splits. I can even do a handstand.
I don't think a handstand is
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Toronto Raptors.
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see.
MP deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Anunoby. He's tightly guarded, and they pick up 2. He has 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
For 3, Bullock. And they recover it. Dinwiddie outside. At the elbow, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Trent outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Trent with
his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
MP passes to Barnes. Shoots over Doncic. The Mavericks pull it in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the...
Pulled it off just right.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Down low. And MP throws it down.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful,